Hey everyone, welcome back to Opening Night Trivia League, the Geek Division, and after our first exciting, great Geek Challenge Cup qualifier match for our tournament, I'm back. I'm David the Spaniard Garcia. I'm back with my co-host Alex Martinez for the second GCC. So, Alex, I think the first one worked, right?
It went okay, I guess. Two really strong competitors moved all the way through, and we have four more, but there are only two spots available.
Yep.
So, champions, former champions, top contenders, old friends, new faces. What do you think, David?
I think this is going to be even more exciting than the first one, if I may say so myself. These guys know their stuff. They have proven themselves time and time again in the fan leagues. So let's start introducing them. Right below me, we have the current Full Metal Geek champion, and one half of the Multiplex Fandom Fights team champion, Team Brzakala, the Hulk Brzakala, right?
Yes, that is it.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing well. Yeah, no, I'm excited. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll probably come in fourth, and that's okay. Yeah, this will be interesting. All three of these other guys are dope, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
All right, then right next to him we have my not bitter rival in fan leagues, Amaru Moses, who he's a great player. He beat me in a Wizarding World match and almost got to that number one contender match in Full Metal Geek. Amaru, how are you doing today?
I'm just happy I'm the guy that everybody likes.
Everybody likes you.
Hey, I'm not excited. I'm ready to go. So I'm excited. I actually don't think I've played any of these three guys outside of like a free for all. So excited to see how I do up against them.
All right. So now next we have a former Fandom Fights singles champion and the semi-finalist of last year's Full Metal Geek tournament. I think I got that right. So Dominic Rizzi, welcome to Opening Night Trivia League. How are you doing?
What's up? I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be back in trivia. It's been a minute since I've played, and I'm looking forward to something different as far as trivia goes.
All right. And last but most certainly not least, I said that phrase right this time, we have the MVP of the movie trivia face-off. I forgot.
World War Geek, the movie trivia face-off. World War Geek. I didn't run that league. David did. He is Albert Whiradarma. How are you, Albert?
Hi, I'm excited. These competitors are great competitors, so this should be an exciting match. I'm excited to get started.
All right. I love it.
Alex, why don't you go about the rules for round number one?
Absolutely, David. Round number one is the buy-in round, during which we will be asking you 10 questions from categories randomly chosen by a wheel. Some of the categories may repeat, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. You will have approximately 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer. You will then be asked by name to show your answers. A correct answer will get you a point. There is no punishment for missing a question. There will be no stealing during the buy-in round. Each of you also come equipped with 3 repeats to be used at any point that you want. David, have I missed anything?
Did you say that there is no bonus question if they get perfect round?
That is also true. There is, in fact, no bonus question should you get a perfect round. That's your cue. You always like that one.
Also, guys, please remember to keep your hands on screen at all times. So with that, let's start with your first question that comes in the category of DC EU or Words of DC. In Man of Steel, what is the name of the terraforming device that Sod intends to use on Earth? So a few of these hesitating in this one. Man of Steel. Not a favorite of a lot of people, but I personally like it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we go to Tim first.
I have no idea.
All right. Maru.
I'm mad. I kind of forgot it. I said world builder.
That's
Oh,
close.
now I
I
know it.
Dom
Is it the Codex?
and Albert.
World Engine.
That's right.
That is correct for an early lead.
Good job, Albert.
Thank you.
All right. An interesting start, Albert, with the lead. Your second question comes from the category of Middle Earth. In The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, what does Gandalf present the White Council as proof of Sauron's return?
And we are looking for a little specificity on this one.
Just a bit.
So, Alex, if you... Nah, now I cannot say anything without giving away the answers. So, yeah, let's just stare at each other's eyes for like 5 seconds.
I'm going to look at Amaru.
Okay.
Handsome man. Look at him. He's turning red?
Amaru.
I mean, I wonder if you're looking at me from the same room as the background is still similar. A Morgul blade.
That's correct. Tom?
A Morgul blade.
Albert?
Couldn't remember. I wrote the spear.
All right. And Tim?
Tim?
Oh,
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, sorry. Morgul blade.
Yep. All right. So, style up. 1-1-1-1.
Here, just once. Can you get off Netflix? I'm sorry. I was like glitching out that whole question. You're gonna need to not. Sorry. Who got that right?
All of you except Albert.
Okay.
All right. So, your next question comes from the category of Marvel movies. Just Marvel. Who plays the mutant Psylocke in X-Men Apocalypse? Or Psylocke. Psylocke.
Do you think people will look back on this and think in like 20, 30 years, they consider it like a classic, like we do some of those older? I can tell. I can tell some more people are not interested in that.
I really don't think so. I mean, you could pick a lot of other X-Men movies for that. Even, I think they will do with Last Stand though. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down and Dom.
Olivia Munn.
Yep. Albert.
Olivia Munn.
Tim.
Olivia Munn.
And Amaru.
That is correct. Olivia Munn.
All right.
All right. So far, so good. Your fourth question will come from the category of Wizarding World. What is the name of the group of students and faculty that Dolores Umbridge forms in Order of the Phoenix?
Okay, I think you already answered this, but if you had to form a group of students, what would you name it?
Oh boy. If I had to go like on brand,
Yeah.
Goth Mob.
I
Goth
mean,
Mob.
no, you can't. No, that's like your
Fine. Okay, fine. The Raven's Teeth.
All right. Cool. That's a cool name. 5,
Thank you.
4,
I didn't come up with it myself.
2, 1. Pens down. And we start with Albert.
Inquisitors Club.
Tim.
The Inquisitorial Squad.
That is correct.
That is correct.
Yep.
Amaru.
Inquisitorial Squad.
Dom.
Inquisitorial Squad.
That's correct. I froze. I kind of glitched on Albert's answer for some reason. All right. Your next question comes in the category of mixed bag. Mixed bag. What actor took over Ron Perlman's role of Hellboy for 2019's Hellboy? That's a hard name to pronounce. So many letters. Perlman.
Perlman?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Do you? Well, that's. I mean, you're Spanish. The Spanish struggle with the R's. They just decide not to pronounce them sometimes.
We actually pronounce the R's more than you guys.
No, you absolutely.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
Amaru.
Amaru.
Yikes.
2, 1. Pens down. And after Alex, experience in world languages, Tim.
David Harbour.
That's correct. Amaru.
Himself, David Harbour.
Dom.
David Harbour.
Right. And Albert.
David Harbour.
4-4-4-3. Next up, staying in mixed bag.
Yep.
We'll decide. Who directed 2014's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Sorry, I'm in a match.
Yikes.
Yikes.
I mean,
Not a great movie.
I actually liked it a lot, but still yikes. So
I will withhold judgment until I see it. Look for that review coming in never.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Amaru.
Same story.
Dom.
Jonathan Liebesman.
That's correct. Albert.
Nope, I wrote Michael Bay.
And Tim.
I put Jonathan Lieberman. Fuck.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Oof.
All right. New
All right.
points leader.
Yep. Your next question comes in the category of Star Wars. I specifically started so I could ask it. What was Jonas Suotamo's first movie as the primary Chewbacca? Like in the credits, he was not credited as a body double, but Chewbacca.
You are so sneaky. Did you really start so you could? I feel like I'm not in control of this show anymore.
I had to choose between Wizarding World and Star Wars, so
Sure. Now we know where your true heart lies.
5, 4. It's not a secret. 3, 2,
Let's see,
One.
Rebels shirt.
pens down, and Dom.
The Last Jedi.
Albert,
The Last Jedi.
Tim,
Last Jedi.
and Amaru.
I said Solo, a Star Wars story.
The Last Jedi is correct.
Don't need this one. All right. Your next question, number 8 of 10 in this round, comes from the DCEU. In Wonder Woman, who plays Etta Candy?
I have my dinner right here, and I'm struggling to not eat on camera. I want.
It's not the weirdest noise you've ever made on camera. I've heard you cough, sneeze.
5, 4.
You're disgusting.
I am 2, 1. Pens down, and Albert.
Lucy Davis.
That's correct. Tim,
Yeah, I have no idea.
Amaru,
Lucy Davis.
and Dom.
Lucy Davis.
All right, so everyone but Tim getting that one. So Tim is struggling with DCEU, and he's not going to like what's coming next because the wheel decided to give us another DCEU question. Why did Queen Atlanna flee from Atlantis prior to Aquaman? Prior? Did I say that right?
At least 2 R's in that one.
Right. So, Aquaman, City But Fun, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Tim.
I said she didn't want to marry the king.
Take that, Amaru.
The flee and arranged marriage.
We'll take that as well. Dom
I was wrong. I didn't have it.
and Albert.
To avoid the arranged marriage engagement.
Take that as well. Right. Now everyone but Dom getting that one.
All right. And your last question for this round will come in the category of the MCU. What city do Natasha and Clint make reference to in the Avengers and Avengers Endgame? Excuse me.
What's your favorite city, Alex?
Oh, well, I'm from Nashville, but Boston's pretty fun.
Okay.
I woke up at Quincy Market after being very drunk on a class trip with the biggest slice of pizza you ever saw. And no explanation. I had nobody around me that I knew. It was horrifying.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Amaru.
And you remember Budapest very differently.
That's correct. Dom?
Budapest seems a long way ago.
Yeah, we've got the 2 references. Albert?
Budapest, no reference.
And Tim?
Budapest, no reference.
Come on. All right.
All right, so that settles round number 1. And the score, as we have it not on screen right now, is Tim, Amaru, and Albert with 7, and Dom winners with a slight lead with 8 points. So, Alex, why don't you explain how the second round works?
Absolutely. Round number 2 is the winning round. It is the betting round. During round number 2, you will be given just a category, and we'll have a few seconds to write down a bet between 0 and 5 points. You do have to have the points in order to bet them. You will then be given a question and have 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer. You will then be asked by name to give your answer. If you get the answer correct, you will receive the amount of points you bet, but an incorrect answer will lose you the amount of points you bet. If you lose all your points and hit 0, you can play your way back in by answering a question correctly. Make sense so far?
Mm-hmm.
All right. There are 3 ways to win a Geek Challenge Cup. The goal of the game is to get to 21 or more points as quickly as you can. That is the domination win. If you go the full 15 if we go the full 15 questions, the person with the most points gets the decision win. If all of your opponents hit 0 and you have points at the end of an answering round, you will have earned the knockout win. If 2 players pass 21 on the same question, the higher the points total will be awarded the win. If 2 players are tied for either first or second place, we will advance to a sudden death with all the questions coming from the mixed bag. Have I missed anything, David?
No.
All right, everybody still has their repeats. And your first category
is Star Wars.
Yep, Star Wars.
0 to 5, right?
0 to 5. All right. 2, 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
That's starting with Albert.
1.
Tim.
I'm going 2.
2. Amaru.
2.
All right, and Dom.
2.
All right.
All right, so your question in Star Wars. According to A New Hope, after abolishing the Senate, who will retain control of the star systems? A little deeper there.
Yep. I actually went around and polled a few of my friends here who was going to win this match, who they thought would advance. I got wildly different answers from all of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Repeat the question. Repeat the question.
All right.
Yeah, we'll repeat.
According to A New Hope, after abolishing the Senate, who will retain control of the star systems? I mean, you got different answers, and I mean 7787. That shows that this is. I mean,
it's a very tight game, and as you know, David, a few bad bets, and we could all be going downhill here.
Yeah. So, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down, and Tim.
I just said the Empire.
Amaru.
So did I. So the Empire.
Dom.
The regional governors.
Albert.
I wrote the Galactic Empire.
The regional governors is correct.
Are they part of the Empire?
I mean,
Technically, yes.
The Imperial Senate is also part of the Empire.
Dom just extended his lead by a little bit, bought himself
So-
some break room.
I'm not able to challenge that by saying they're part of the Empire.
Do you want to?
Kind of. You didn't ask specifically, so kind of. Yeah, why not? Who gives a shit? I'll try to help out me, Amaru, and Albert. By challenge.
That's the spirit.
All right, so we'll be right back with the challenge. All right, so we are back. We were looking for the quote-specific answer, and yeah, the regional governors are part of the empire. We didn't ask for the quote in the question, so since it's not clear, we are just going to throw away the question. The bets stand. There is no point gain or lost. And we are going to ask a new Star Wars question with the same bets. So, Alex, you win.
Speaking of, your new question. Who does Kira falsely blame Dryden Voss's death on?
In Solo: A Star Wars Story?
Yes, in Solo: A Star Wars Story. Thought it was a good challenge from Tim. This is a very tight race. Every single point matters.
All right, looking for answers. I had a good joke, but in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And we start with Tim.
I said Beckett.
That's correct. Amaru?
Beckett.
Tom?
Tobias Beckett.
And Albert?
Tobias Beckett.
Clean sweep across the board.
Beautiful. All right. We go now to your second question. Your second category will be mixed bag.
Dom does not have 18. Okay.
Not have 18 points.
Yeah, no, what? Look, I have 10 points.
Yeah, there we go. Once again, that is mixed bag.
There was a little hate on our mixed bag list of 50 movies.
Well, they can't all be good movies is the problem.
All right, so bets, starting with Tim.
Yeah, I'm not risking it. 0.
Amaru?
I'm going to go 1.
Dom?
1.
And Albert?
0.
All right, very conservative bets. Alex?
Yep, your question. What is the nickname of Alphonse Caprice in Dick Tracy?
I have no clue.
Happy with that 0 there.
I'm sure Amaru and Rizzi know it, but I don't.
I think I saw Dom go right to his board. So,
all right. So let's find out in 5, 4, 3. Albert writing a lot, probably a joke answer. 2, 1. Pens down, and Amaru.
I said crazy 88s.
Dom?
Big Boy.
Big Boy is correct. Albert?
I wrote the Patriot.
Oh, okay. Tim, any?
I did not write anything.
more than fair.
Right, so Dom getting 1 point there.
And Amaru lost a point.
Yep.
All right, your next category comes in. All right, your next question comes in the category of the MCU. MCU.
But did I pick one of the good movies?
Did you?
It's debatable.
Okay. 5. Okay, Nate. Yeah. Your bets starting with Tim.
I'm betting 2.
Right? Amaru?
5.
Whoa.
Wow.
Dom?
Damn, I'm an idiot. 3.
And Albert?
2.
Right. And your question. In Iron Man 2, how many countries does Tony show video of attempting to recreate the Iron Man suits?
How many countries?
How many countries?
Okay.
Amaru going big.
Yes. I think historically we have said all in baby.
Yep. All right. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Looking for answers, starting with Dom.
3.
That's correct. Albert?
I wrote 6.
Oof. Tim?
3.
And Amaru?
3.
That's a big answer from Amaru. Wow.
All right, what does that bring the points to?
Well, now Tim has...
I have Amaru with 13, Tim with 11, Albert with 6, and me with 14.
Yep, that's exactly the... Yep.
So Dom's still in the lead, even after that 5 points from Amaru.
That was a good bet, Amaru. That was a real good bet.
All right. And, oh boy, your next category will mixed bag.
Jesus.
I think anybody that has worked with Wheel Decide knows that the algorithm sometimes decides to spin the same categories over and over.
Use randomlists.org.
Random lists. I will take that.
All right, so looking for bets, starting with Tim.
Fuck it, 0. I'm not doing it.
Amaru?
0.
Tom?
1.
And Albert?
1.
All right.
Your question.
Oh no. Here
The
we go.
Skull Cave is the hideout for what superhero?
You cut out. Can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Skull Cave is the hideout for what superhero?
Okay, so let's say you need a hideout for the God Moth, Alex.
Yeah.
The name of that.
Oh. It has to be like a pretty... I mean, we have Club Blood Nashville. We do have that.
We do have that, yeah. That
It's our industrial. That's our business address.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down and looking for answers, starting with Albert.
The Phantom.
That's correct. Tim,
Oh, okay.
That's not what I had.
Amaru,
That's what I have.
and Tom.
Nope, I put Darkman.
Ooh, okay.
Tying the game for Amaru, despite betting no points.
All right, so your next category comes in the category of MCU. Ooh, I was this close.
Yeah. This close to having me pick a movie for you.
All right, so looking for bets. Tim?
I think I'm going to lose this match, so fuck it. 5.
Okay. Amaru?
5.
All right, Tom.
5.
Whoa, and Albert.
Yikes. I bet 3.
Oh, man.
Now they're opening up.
All right, so in Avengers Endgame, the time-space GPS Tony invents solve what paradox? We are looking for what the paradox that like.
Yep. We'll either accept the technical name of the paradox
Or
or the description that
explanation.
Tony gives.
Can you?
Yes.
Yeah, just repeat the question because
All right.
I don't understand what you're looking for.
I will repeat that. In Avengers Endgame, the time-space GPS Tony invents solves what paradox?
Can you give that description of what you'll take again?
Yeah,
I will either accept the technical name of what Tony calls it, or the description that he gives. I'll accept either one.
I don't even know what scene you're looking at.
It's an actual scene in the movie. I remember it.
I believe you. I just don't know it.
All right. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we look for answers with Tim.
I just said to time jump because that's what they do. They time travel, so I don't know what you're looking for.
Maru?
I'm going through people instead of vice versa.
I think we can. Yeah, that's yeah.
We can accept that.
Dom?
I put the Deutsch paradox. Isn't that what he technically says?
No.
You are thinking of a different scene.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And Albert.
I wrote down pushing the humans through time.
So we would have accepted either the EPR paradox or pushing time through Lang instead of Lang through time, which is the description that Amaru gave.
Yeah, so Amaru is the only one.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Right, so that's a huge.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a yikes question. All right.
Albert didn't get.
I missed that.
Yeah.
All right, so it's Tim with 6, Amaru with 18, Dom with 8, and Albert with 4.
All right. With Amaru with a chance to win the game, be very careful who you want in this tournament with you, is all I will say. Because this maybe decide the game in the category of the MCU.
Yeah, this could be it right here.
This is going to be it.
All right, so bets, Tim,
5.
Amaru,
3.
Dom,
I got to go 5.
and Albert.
3.
All right, so here is the thing, how it goes. If Amaru hits this, it's over, and Amaru gets first place. If Dom hits this as well, he has second place. If Dom misses it and Tim gets it, Tim will have second place. And Albert, I think he's too far behind to get second place anyway, right? No. If Tim and Dom miss it and Albert gets it, he will have second place. All of this with Amaru hitting it. So, your question. What actor says? They say sarcasm is a metric for potential. If that's true, you'll make a great man someday. We are looking for the actor.
I gotta say, all these people very impressive. Dom always goes straight to his board. He knows it. It's
Repeat the question.
instantaneous.
All right. So we are looking for the actor that said the following quote. They say sarcasm is a metric for potential. If that's true, you'll make a great man someday. This is a tense moment. So the question here is, will Amaru get it and end the match?
Doesn't look
In
confident.
5, 4.
3.
All right. So which actor says they say sarcasm is a metric for potential? If that's true, you'll make a great man someday. Right?
Oh, wait a minute.
Right?
Oh, no.
Well, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down. So, just for shit and giggles, we are going to start with Dom.
John Slattery.
Albert,
John Slattery.
Tim,
John Slattery.
and Amaru.
Son of a bitch, said Jake Gyllenhaal.
Wow!
The game goes on. We're not done here.
And that's a huge bet. So now it's again anybody's game.
I should have 15. I bet 3.
Yeah, Amaru bet 3. Amaru bet 3, not 5.
Albert, how many points did you bet?
3.
Okay.
Wow. I mean,
Boy, just when I thought we were out, we're back
So-
in it.
Tim, that last second change of answer of Tim, I don't know how to say, keeps him in the race for second place.
Yeah, keeps him alive a little bit longer. All right, we'll see what the next category does. Looking for composers.
Oh, jeez.
And that was Tim's last repeat, I believe, as well.
Yep. And this is your actually 7th question, so we are halfway there. Right. Bets starting with Tim.
Hopefully you don't throw a mixed bag at me. I'm going to go 3.
Amaru.
5.
Oh, wow. Okay. Dom.
0.
Oh, and Albert.
5.
Wow.
Albert wants back in this race.
A lot of disparity in bets.
All right. Your question. Daniel Pemberton composed the score for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and what other comic book movie?
Let me get a repeat on that.
Absolutely. Once again, from composers, Daniel Pemberton composed the score for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and what other comic book movie?
Right. I mean, I kind of want to joke, but this is a very tense moment. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And we went to Dom last time, so Albert.
Birds of Prey.
That's correct for 5 points. Tim.
Birds of Prey, Jesus.
Maru.
Birds of Prey.
Dom.
I did not have it.
Okay, wow. So we are mostly in the same spot than last question, but this time is Tim the one who is in Tom's spot. Well, we don't have bets yet, so yeah.
Wait, aren't we tied?
No.
Oh, no.
I had 11. So.
Oh, no. Whoops, I'm reading my board wrong. That's why.
Yep.
All right. Wow.
So with this question, once again, Amaru can end the game.
Oh, and it comes of the category of Middle Earth. All right. We looking for bets, starting with Tim.
5.
Amaru.
1.
Dom.
5.
And Albert.
4.
So yeah, the exact same situation than last question, only Dom and Tim have flipped positions. So here is your question. Who lent his voice to the character of the Witch King of Angmar in the Lord of the Rings series? So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No repeats. Pens down. So again, for shits and giggles, we are going to start with Dom.
Solid Baker.
All right. Albert.
I wrote Lawrence McCall.
Tim.
I couldn't remember his first name. It is Lawrence. Yeah.
Amaru.
I didn't know it. I just put up Tim Rose.
The answer was Andy Serkis.
That is not true.
All right. You want to throw another?
What's the score right now? With those losses, what's the score?
I don't think of any second.
I think Dom doesn't have it either.
No, because I'm not erasing it if he's challenging. Because it could very easily stay the way they are or drastically shift.
What did Dom bet on that? He bet
5.
I bet 5.
He bet full 5.
You are still 1 point ahead of Dom. And
Yeah.
Amaru is at 19.
I'll leave it alone.
Anyone else wants to challenge? All right. Okay, so I mean, Amaru could still win it in this one. And the question comes in MCU.
Come on, fam.
All right, so looking for bets starting with 10.
5.
Right? Amaru,
2.
Tom,
5.
and Albert.
5.
All right. Your question is going to be asked by Alex.
All right. One of my favorite movies. In Ant-Man and the Wasp, what is the name of the henchman who wields the truth serum?
Jesus fucking Christ. Is this a deep cut round?
Right, so looking for answers starting with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And I mean, Albert.
I don't know, Pedro.
Tim,
Bob.
Amaru.
Can't finish this damn match right now. I don't have it.
All right, and Tom.
Miguel?
All incorrect. The answer was Usman.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a deep cut indeed. All right. So your next question comes in the category of Star Trek.
We can only bet points that we have, right?
Right.
Okay.
All right, looking for bets, starting with Tim.
0.
Amaru,
1.
Dom,
0.
and Albert.
2.
All right. Your question. What held the regenerative properties that saved Kirk in Star Trek Into Darkness?
Can you do that again? Because I didn't hear that.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'll give you a technical. What held the regenerative properties that saved Kirk in Star Trek Into Darkness?
Wow.
Right, so looking for answers, starting with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Tim.
Khan's fucking blood.
Amaru,
Khan's blood.
Tom,
Khan's blood.
and Albert.
Yeah, Khan's blood.
All right, that's correct.
All right. Question 11 of 15 will come from the category of DCEU.
Oh, man.
All right. I'll take bets starting with Albert.
3.
3. Tim.
2.
2. Amaru.
2.
2. And Dom.
3.
3 points.
All right. So your question, in what? No, it's you, Alex. Sorry.
In what DCEU movie will you briefly hear the Bruno Mars song, 24 Karat Magic? I wish Shay was here with a soundboard. He probably has it queued up and everything.
All right. Looking for answers. Start. All right. That's Amaru. Second repeat.
I didn't use your repeat.
Oh, okay. So 5, 4, 3.
I used to repeat.
Albert,
Oh, it
that
was
used to repeat.
So someone said repeat.
Yeah. I mean, so
All right. In what DCEU movie will you briefly hear the Bruno Mars song, 24 Karat Magic? Just gotta pick a movie.
Yeah.
All right. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And we go to Amaru.
I said Shazam.
Dom,
Shazam.
Albert,
I wrote Suicide Squad.
and Tim.
I said Shazam.
Shazam is correct.
Shazam is correct.
So I think Dom and Tim are tied again with that one. So your next category is Marvel movies.
Amaru within 1 point of breaking it again.
All right. Looking for bets. Starting with Tim.
I said 3.
Amaru,
1.
Tom,
2.
and Albert.
5 points. 1.
All right. And this could make it your question. What Marvel character said the following quote? It's not your fault, really. It's just a byproduct of my inexplicable obsession with emotionally distant men. So the question again is, does Amaru know it?
Well, if he does, I think we for sure won't have a sudden death situation.
No. Oh, let's find out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And now we go to Dom.
Sue Storm.
Albert,
Sue Storm.
Tim,
I said Jean Grey.
and Amaru.
I also said Storm.
The answer was Betty Ross.
Wow. Ooh.
Still a game. Moving on to Wizarding World.
This is your question number 13. Of
How many
the-
points do I have? 3?
3.
For my case, I just don't bet, right?
Yeah, you will be trying to play your way back in.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. So looking for bets, starting with Tim.
3.
Amaru,
2.
Dom,
3. Just remembered I couldn't bet 5.
Albert.
I
And
don't
I'm
have that.
All right. So Alex.
All right, your question. In Wizarding World, name 3 of the nicknames that are proud to present the Marauders map.
Holy shit. Good job, Amaru and Rizzi. Khan's fucking blood.
Looking for answers, starting with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dom.
Misters Mooney, Padfoot, and Prongs.
Albert.
Padfoot, Mooney, Wormtail.
Tim.
Mooney, Wormtail, Padfoot, and Prongs.
And Amaru.
Wormtail, Padfoot, Prongs.
And your winner today by domination, it is Amaru Moses. My
Wow,
goodness.
that was a pretty long match. We almost finished with the questions. So now let's start talking with the last place finisher. That's going to be Albert. All right, so
Hello.
hello, Albert. So that was a rough one for you.
Mhm.
How are you feeling?
Man, I'm never good at betting. So yeah, that betting round did not go so well for me. Those MCU questions were deep cut, but I'm glad that I don't have 0 points.
Yeah, those MCU questions were indeed deep cuts. All right, so, well, this doesn't mean you are out of the roster or anything. You are just not going to be in the tournament, but as soon as that's done, we are going to have you back. So, yeah, you are still part of the 16 people roster. So that's that. So, yeah. We are going to talk now to Team Brzakala. Where's Albert? Here. So, Team, I heard you frustrated with the MCU questions in particular. So, how are you feeling about the result today?
I mean, I said at the beginning, I didn't think I was gonna win. You put a bunch of Titans in one of these together, like all 4 of us have proven that we know stuff. I'm not frustrated with the MCU questions. I'm frustrated with it's very clear which categories the question writers like and don't like. That's the main thing. Every MCU question, every DCU question, every certain categories, very, very hard questions, which is fair. You told us they were going to be fair, but then Khan's blood. Ooh, that makes me blood boil. Sounds like you guys don't like Star Trek. So, yeah, whatever. Congrats to Amaru and Rizzi, and I'm going to have a rum after this because
yeah. Well, so this obviously doesn't mean you are going to be out of the roster. So I just got word that you have a 61% accuracy in this one. So that's a pretty high one. So you will be playing and ranked high after in the non-winners. So
cool.
We'll have you back if you want, obviously.
Yeah.
And yeah, so enjoy the rest of your evening.
Sounds good. Thanks.
All right, so now we are going to talk to Dom.
Yeah,
Our
I made it in 2nd place somehow against all odds.
that was a rough one, and you were at points the points leader, and then a couple of those bets just didn't pay off for you.
Correct.
But you managed to claw your way back into it. Close game between you and Tim. Obviously, this is not necessarily how you saw it going, but you do qualify. How do you feel about Tim Amaru as a prospective opponent in the future?
I think if I'm going to be completely honest, I'll say he got very, very lucky this game, but he still played a hell of a game. He's a very good player, and I'm looking forward to facing him in the future.
David, are we telling them who else is qualified?
Yeah, of course. I mean, that match will already have come out.
So you join a interesting field so far of Mike Shea and Joe Farrelly as well as Amaru Moses. Any of those names stick out to you?
Amaru and Joe.
As per usual, the hype man, little disrespect. Well, Dom, congratulations. You do
Thank
qualify for the tournament. You will be slightly lower than Amaru, but big things from a former champion.
All right.
Hope I don't disappoint.
And now we are going to talk to Amaru. Hey, Amaru.
Okay, finally. Yeah.
Alex.
I mean, quite a roster here today.
Very much so.
Multiple current champion Tim Brzakala, Albert, no slouch, former champion and Domin. You somehow managed, against all odds, it feels like,
The
to take them all
guy
down.
who
Yeah,
everybody likes.
is that the secret?
I mean, no. I had a strategy going into this. I went with that strategy. Dom was right. Luck went my way, and I'll take it. Luck is always a part of all of this, and I just said I'm winning or losing off of me. I'm not winning or losing off of betting, and it paid off. I am a little. No, I'm not frustrated anymore. I won. I don't care. I kept missing those winners, but I was like, it's fine. My points are there. I know Wizarding World is coming. Have the points to win off of that, and I'll be fine. And that's what it had to get to. But I played smart. I did what I needed to do, and I made sure I put myself in position for when Wizarding World came around. The game was over, and the game was over. So.
Absolutely. Once again, the list. Dominic Rizzi does join you. Also in the qualifying seats are Joe Farrelly and Mike Shea. Any thoughts on those names?
Yeah, I'm still going to be the guy that everybody likes, even though I don't know Mike. But I feel like Mike is probably extremely good. And I'm going to see what these actual one-on-one matches are going to look like. And again, I am going to play me. I'm gonna win off of me. I'm not going to try to out-strategize somebody else. I'm going to make sure my strategy is great for me. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. It worked today. So I'm hoping it continues to work when we get started.
All right. So that's all from us. We are going to take Amaru out. So, Alex, what a match.
What a match. It was really tense.
Yeah.
Pretty much from the time the betting round started, it was one tense moment after another. We barely wanted to talk because we wanted to give these people room to breathe, room to think. Some tense moments, but we got through it. And I'm very happy with the result. I'm very happy with the match. I'm very happy with the winners. And I'm honestly really excited about both anybody that didn't qualify, anybody and everybody that did.
I mean, those guys showed. The score doesn't really show what these guys know, except maybe Amaru, because the questions there were some deep cut questions there. So yeah.
This was a championship caliber match, and an interesting. I'll be honest. Many of the people that I polled pick either Dominic Rizzi or Tim Brzakala to win. Not that many people picked Amaru, so he kind of got in just a little bit on the sneak side.
All right, so that is all from me, from Tim Brzakala, from Dominic Rizzi, from Albert Whiradarma, Amaru Moses, my co-host Alex Martinez, and myself, David Espaniel Garcia. Please continue to join us in Opening Night Trivia League with the next GCC qualifying match.